This is from Tom Boyd, who commented on YouTube, and it's not necessarily a question, but I think it's worth sharing. So he says, I want to respond to your asking what I and many others I know would like to hear as well, and thank you for that. First, please let me say I love your products and your whole heart your team gives to make such great products. Your passion for Octave Records is stellar, no pun intended. That being said, I really want Octave Records to flourish and not fail in any way. I appreciate that. Me too. Personally, some modern style jazz and instrumental new age style music or the likes. I may be wrong. What you may not be seeing is the perspective of the audiophile looking into Octave Records, which may be very different from what you're seeing looking out. I'm sure that's true. Stating it another way, what material we want versus what material you think we want in addition to what you already have. Please see this as a positive statement. If I didn't care, my time would be placed somewhere else. What I see to further complicate things is this. If you watch Paul's latest video, DSD and Streaming, and join it with these thoughts, it's even more critical. DSD is very rarely streamed and can be, not all computers and equipment can play it, etc. These are Paul's words, not mine. Point being, many of us use CD players or equipment that do not play SACD or can process DSD, just regular CDs. Trust me, most of the people I know, including myself, do not have the capabilities of either one and would not buy equipment just for this purpose, especially when we already have a large investment in the equipment we already own. That makes sense. I think that's reasonable. It now puts us in a position to purchase a $30 plus CD. You do have to like the material you're listening to invest that kind of money. I will if the material is what I like. I had before I made a statement about TelArt going away, and some people question why. Their catalog of music seemed to cater to a narrow group of listeners. Not bad music, just a narrow market. When I saw their logo on the CDs and vinyl covers, it always said to me, high quality recordings. When I searched their lineup of music, it seemed to only appeal to a small market, so I never purchased their music. It killed me inside, knowing they were such great quality recordings, but none I would buy. Over the years, people's music choices morph as new people come on the scene. Many people do not listen to music on 2-channel systems anymore, sad but true. And many do not even care about the quality. I've asked this many times. I, on the other hand, care about both. My opinion only, but their narrow market and people's changing music tastes had a large impact on their demise. There may have been much more than that, but that's info I'm not aware of. Please just think about what I'm saying. I won't keep pushing the point, and I will always follow PS Audio. Thank you for hearing me out. That is a really great response. Thank you for writing to us, Tom. There's a lot in here to address. So, I think one thing with Octave is, as we continue to evolve, we have had a few comments and people write into us about the way that we offer the music. If you don't want to download and you don't want the vinyl, really your only option is that SACD, and it is $29. Because of that, we do have something in the works for probably April or May is my guess, where we're going to experiment, and we're going to probably offer a standard definition CD and see if people like yourself are more apt to try new music. It is hard to spend $29 on an artist that you've probably never heard of, even if it's recorded really, really well. As far as what audiophiles want to hear, we did get some of that feedback later last year, and I am excited for some of the things coming up. So Bill Copper and Carmen Sandem are both Brazilian jazz projects that I think they're gonna be in the niche that I think our audience wants to hear. We have a Tiero band with Bridget Law. That's kind of a gypsy jazz, new age world kind of mashup that I think will be exciting for our listeners. And we have a jazz trio headed up by Eric Deutsch really great piano player that we'll be releasing later this year. So we have gotten some of that feedback and we are trying to respond to it. But as you know, it takes a long time to make an album. Some albums, Tiero has taken about a year. Carmen's has taken probably 8 or 9 months. Bill about the same. And so, you know, we can get this feedback, but it does take a little time for us to be able to incorporate it and sort of change what kind of projects we're targeting. So I hope that you'll keep an eye out, one, for the specific genres that you're looking for that I know are coming up in our releases, and 2, for that standard definition CD offering that is also coming up. Please keep writing to us. It's been really fun so far to get to know some of you in the YouTube comments and be able to answer some of your questions. So keep asking, keep throwing stuff my way. It's really enjoyable to talk with you. So I'll see you around on YouTube.